Welcome back to the couch, and time for another fresh and local cooking, I say, lesson with Louis Shepherd today. After last week, Louis, oh geez, I had to clear a week in hospital,
cardiac arrest,
pumping the stomach, and you know there's a lot of stomach to pump.
And now I can just whip you.
Well, let's try it. Louis, what are we making today?
We're going to be making some red lentil rice soup.
Sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it is actually.
I'm going to move out of your way.
You remember a couple of weeks ago, Fred, we actually did some stuff with some red lentils, and I'd actually cooked them beforehand, and they turned white.
Yep.
I don't know if you remember that, but this is something similar. I've had a lot of feedback from that, and people have said, you know, we understand that lentils and beans and all that sort of stuff is good to eat, and we want to know more about how to use it, because we think that it takes a long time to process it and prepare it.
They're very healthy too, you know. If you've got illnesses like diabetes and kidney problems and stuff like that, because my parents have, they work beautifully to keep.
But you know what? In terms of eating a balanced diet, eating good food, it's a very important part of what you should have.
And one really important thing, they keep you very regular.
They do, regular on the inside.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's move right along, huh?
Yep.
Phase 2
on
of the
that
note. Okay, so to do this, because it's a bit like a risotto, okay, but I've got some risotto rice here, okay, but of course all I'm going to do is add some lentils to it, so it's going to be very nice.
What does risotto mean? Is that like baby rice?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, so let's crank up some heat, shall we? All right, and that's going to put some olive oil in there and a little bit of dash. Okay, and that's going to come up, and once we've got all of that, we're going to add some garlic, as we do, and we're going to add...
Crush the garlic in there.
That's right. And then all I'm going to do to that is I'm going to make sure that you've got your spoon, and all I want you to do with that is to add the lentils and the rice.
And you just stir.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm going to add some ground coriander, which is like a teaspoon, and I'm going to add some ground cumin, which is half a teaspoon.
It's starting to look like a Kalgoorlie mine.
All right. Now, while you're stirring away on that, I want to talk to you about the stock that you're going to use, because the stock is important in this, and you have a range of options when it comes to stock. You can, if you have the time, go away and make your own. You can get the vegetables in there and the chicken in there. You can boil it all up, and it
takes you hours.
Yes, absolutely. Or you can do what we do.
You can cheat.
You can do what we do. We go and buy some good quality stock.
Well, you can buy the liquid stock.
Absolutely.
The powdered stock.
Absolutely. So you'd be familiar with the OXO cubes, I
use
suppose.
Those. I use the Vegeta, and I use the real stock too.
You'd be used to this.
It's awesome. It's just quick and easy.
A teaspoon of that to about a cup of water, and it's delicious.
Beautiful.
Today, I'm going to be using some of the real stock, liquid stock, and all we're going to do is, once this is all heated up through, it's that easy. About a minute with that. I'm just going to pour that straight in. You hear that?
See the heat?
Yeah.
Straight away.
Okay, you're going to need quite a bit of stock. The proportions are going to be there. Are you right?
That's okay, Louis.
Okay.
Save the show.
I'm worried about occupational health and safety here, Fred.
It didn't hurt until it hit me.
Bay leaf.
Yep.
Okay, this comes from the tree. All I do at home is I just break off a leaf, shove it in the cupboard, and...
Is bay leaf scented? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's the flavours just go through the food, and it softens as you go. So you, of course, would stir that round.
How long would you have to stir this?
Well, I would bring it up to the boil.
Yep.
And then once it's up to the boil, I would turn the heat down, and I would let it simmer. And I would let it simmer like that for a good 30 to 40 minutes.
Okay.
So that the rice swells, the lentils swell, and all of the juice, all the stock is absorbed, and you end up with the gravy. It's a thick gravy, and I call it a soup, and that's one of the reasons why I said it might be a bit like a risotto. It's a bit wetter than a risotto, and there's the final product for you.
It's beautiful. Can I just say, all your recipes, Louis, can be found on our website, www.westcoasttv.com.au. I thought I'd do it before I tried the food this week. www.westcoasttv.com.au. See the link for Fresh and Local, and that takes you to Fresh and Local Cooking with Louis Shepherd, and good enough to eat.
Yep. Okay. And this is just delightful, so enjoy.
Have we got the camera rolling? Here we go.
Have we got the ambulance and the medical people on standby? What do you think?
You know, I find bad things to say about your cooking every week, but seriously, there isn't any of this. It's beautiful.
You reckon? I didn't think you'd like that.
Actually, I don't mind it.
I didn't think you'd like it because of the lentils
sort
and
of
things.
Like a porridge type thing.
Yeah, it's comfort food. It really is good. And I mean, but it's really nice to have, because you can have that sitting in the fridge and just have it in a bowl and pull it out, shove it in the microwave, add a little bit of water to it to reduce the thickness, and enjoy, which you're obviously doing.
We've got to go.
All right,
Thank you,
see
Louis.
you next week.
Next week.
See you, everybody.
Fresh and Local with Louis Shepherd.
Bye.
Tastes awesome.